Merry Christmas, criminals. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. Last time we infiltrated Black Mask's steel mill, found out, well, where Copperhead was hiding, and this time we're going to take care of Deadshot. Looks like he's holed himself inside the bank with a hostage, so we'd be best off selecting his stage next. I spent 12 hours on a Saturday trying to make that. I hope it turned out okay.
Get back to work! Relax, we got this.
So, we find ourselves back in the bank, and if you didn't get the Predator Challenge the first time through, well, this is your only other chance to get it. At least until you reach New Game Plus. Deadshot fights a lot like Harley Quinn and Two-Face did from Arkham City in that he's a Predator boss who has, he can take multiple hits. He also has a good amount of hired help around him, so no matter how many of them you take out, there will always be more. So sooner or later you're going to have to focus on Deadshot. Deadshot himself is pretty unique as far as combat capabilities goes, you know, with his, well, love of ricochets and everything else, pretty much anywhere in the room. If they know you're there, he can find a way to shoot you. Luckily, he seems to have a pretty big blind spot. Now, it is possible to actually do some of the other Predator challenges in this room. I wanted to do one of them on this run through, but I didn't quite make it. I kind of screwed up, so you know, shame on me. Deadshot himself is immune to quite a few takedowns. You can't do a ledge takedown, you can't do a you can't do an inverted takedown, you can't do the remote claw takedown. By and large, that's probably because, well, those are instant takedowns. You're definitely better served by doing a knockout smash rather than waiting for a full-on takedown because, well, no matter how quickly or how slowly you take him down, he's just going to get back up in no time. Doing the knockout smash gives you more time to get away from everybody. After you hit him twice, he decides to change his tactics and moves from the second floor down to the ground floor. This gives you a few more options, but it also leaves you a lot more open. You'll notice every once in a while Deadshot calls out to his men and says something like, "Quit screwing around." And what that has the effect of doing is it randomizes their patterns. Normally, Deadshot's goons will follow a standard pattern, which is normal for pretty much any one of the Predator rooms. They always have certain patrol routes they'll stick to. But whenever Deadshot calls somebody out, it has the effect of, well, instantly randomizing it. He may have been going to go up a ladder, but as soon as Deadshot focuses on him, he'll immediately turn around and, well, go the other direction. Oh, wow. This place got busy fast, didn't it?
What are you doing? Bring me the bat. Doing the best we can.
I'm really tempted to just go for it and see what I can do, but probably not a good idea.
Quit screwing around.
I'm actually not entirely sure if Deadshot can see through smoke grenades, but I'd rather not risk it. Being surrounded by 4 guys is, well, actually 5 guys, not really conducive to a long and healthy life. Instead, I am going to get a little cocky and, I hate mine layers.
Give me a hand over here.
Typically, whenever a thug sees you go into a floor grate or into a vent, they'll usually toss out a grenade or two, just to try and flush you out if you're still in there. It does a pretty good job of making sure that anywhere you're at, not exactly safe. They'll do the same thing if you decide to sit on top of that gargoyle next to where I came in, just because, well, if they can't reach you, they can certainly throw something at you. So I tried to do a reverse ledge takedown, but the game's a little bit imprecise at the best of times. I honestly did not expect to survive that.
Get off your ass! I lost track of it! You think I don't... Got you covered.
This area is still way too busy, so let's see if we can distract people a little bit, huh? Most anytime an extinguisher self-destructs, goons will come to investigate it, which gives you a pretty good opening opportunity for a takedown.
Hey! He's swinging around like a lunatic. Where the hell did he go?
After you've done 4 takedowns on him, Deadshot will take a hostage. And perhaps predictably, well, if he sees you, or if he has any inkling that you're in the area, he'll execute the hostage, and that's no good for anybody. Luckily, you don't really have to worry about the rest of the men in the room. All you really have to do is one more takedown on Deadshot, and then the rest of them will scatter.
Don't do this! I got 3 kids!
It's probably nice, since otherwise this room would probably never be empty. You'd have to make a move sooner or later.
Oh man, I'm the boss. Let's get out of here.
Face to face, at last. Well, I've got to say, I was expecting someone a little more intimidating.
You're through terrorizing Gotham.
If fate's decided today's the day, so be it. Just finish me quickly, will ya?
Seems like Deadshot's one of those ones who believe Batman kills people. I'm kind of surprised that Batman doesn't call in to Alfred at this point and call for a pickup, since he's done that for everybody else, but whatever. So last time, before we got so conveniently distracted, we were trying to track down the Electrocutioner. I happen to know exactly where he is, and you'll see here that what we got for taking down Deadshot is the Batclaw Disarm. It's not one of those things, I'm not really sure why they decided to hide it behind the Most Wanted. It's kind of valuable. But as I head towards finding out just where the Electrocutioner is meeting up with the Joker, let's talk a little bit about Deadshot. Deadshot is actually, well, he's known as the world's deadliest marksman with good reason. He's, obviously, he's pretty skilled with his rifles, being able to make some ridiculous trick shots. And, well, maybe that's one of his downfalls, too. Sometimes he won't even take a shot unless he can make it, well, ridiculously overdone. Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot, is another, well, son of a rich family. Because, of course. He kind of grew up in a broken home. Even though he came from money, his parents tended to idolize his brother Edward over him. Still, his father was a little bit of a dick, so Mother, being so supportive, asked her sons to kill their father. Because, sure, why not? Eddie, being the golden child, locked Floyd in a boathouse when, well, Floyd threatened to tell her father about this murder plot. And, well, didn't go so well for him.
There's the signal. Looks like the Electrocutioner is inside the Gotham Royal Hotel.
My board is lit up. If you don't have an assignment, please report in.
Ah, sounds like we got business to attend to. So after being locked in the boathouse, Floyd broke out, and he was able to grab a hunting rifle with which he certainly hoped to stop his brother Eddie. Eddie, by this point, he'd already gotten one good shot in on George, their father, so it wasn't looking too good. Meanwhile, Floyd, being already at this point having some pretty good marksmanship tendencies, he was able to get to the right area, and he shot trying to disarm Eddie, rather, but didn't quite make it. The branch he was sitting top of, he was shooting out of a tree, the branch snapped, and unfortunately, instead of shooting Eddie to disarm him, Floyd instead shot him in the head. But it is what it is, right?
You're a maniac!
That's another one of the combat challenges finished. The challenge was to do the multi-ground takedown. Oh, hello. Multi-ground takedown on 3 enemies at once. Yeah, this sniper's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, so I might as well go around him. Speaking of, once you leave the steel mill, Arkham Origins snipers will quickly make themselves known to you, and let me tell you, these snipers, they're jerks. But hopefully, well, not hopefully, but almost guaranteed I'll be seeing more of that throughout the game. As a matter of fact, right here, it's going to happen. So this sniper, probably from all the noise of me beating up those that crime in progress, you know, he's focused over there now. But for some reason, he's not going back to where he was looking at before. And I can't do a silent takedown on him. Yeah, it's only going to get worse. So anyway, Deadshot. Deadshot is one of the probably better known members of the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad being a government initiative to, well, give these supervillains maybe not a second chance at life, but at least a chance to reduce their death sentences.
SWAT providing security. I need to find out what's going on here.
Hey, Brandon's doing you a favor here. Don't forget it.
Yeah, right. We ain't forgotten. Good Lieutenant Brandon's a friend.
Deadshot is really, like I mentioned, he is quite the marksman he makes himself out to be. But, I don't know. It's sort of a toss-up over whether he's criminally insane or whether he's just out for the money. Really, it just seems like he has a death wish. After killing his brother, you know, the only person he loved, and, well, to save his father, who was a man that he hated, that would kind of screw anybody up. So we finally find ourselves inside the Gotham City Royal Hotel, where the place is so high class that even the stairs are out of order. I've heard of escalator temporarily stairs, but I mean, when the stairs break, what do you do?
Master Bruce, has the Joker taken a room at the Gotham Royal?
He's in here, and SWAT are doing his dirty work, keeping Gordon and the media away from whatever's going on inside.
Doesn't Brandon realize it's not Black Mask he's working with?
I guess you'll find out when I bring in the Joker.
One quick detour for this vent cover. Inside we find a crypto panel, which is guarding an Enigma pack. The office door on this place says, the office of Manny P, but I don't really know who that's a reference to, or if it's a reference to anybody, honestly.
New boss is turning this hotel into one big movie track.
Hope he doesn't leave us inside when he decides to test it out.
Nah, I'm sure he just got a little excited at the back.
Excited. Yeah, right.
You don't got nothing.
Here's one of the better fight sequences in the game. Not too busy, but just enough to keep you active. And in fact, it's where I'll be finishing up the combat challenges. Thankfully, it's not necessary to have all the gadgets unlocked in order to accomplish that one, because doing those free flow, I think in Arkham Asylum they had free flow perfect, and in Arkham City they had free flow 2.0. Man, those can be pretty difficult. This one all you had to do was get a 50 times combo on a medium with a 15 variation and without getting hit. It can be challenging enough, but nothing too hard.
The Joker's ambulance. He must be in the building.
They just left all this money behind. Anyway, all we have to do is activate the main power system. And please join me next time when we make our way into the Gotham Royal Hotel.